Welcome to 1 Petite Street. Today we're going to be continuing to work on a project we started a couple weeks ago, and that is to put in a hardwood floor in the hall and sewing room right here. And we've had to do some adjusting in that to get everything to fit and work on it. And last time I worked on this, I was able to cut to pieces, and this time we're painting or staining the hardwood floor. So we'll show you doing that. Today also I want to ask you, if you like the program, to just hit that like button and subscribe maybe, and hit that notification bell, and do those kinds of things to kind of keep me going. And I certainly enjoy doing these, although as you see sometimes I'm not as consistent as other ones, but it's fun. So today we're going to be continuing our work on the hardwood floor for the sewing room, the upstairs hall and sewing room. So I have each of these pieces, and someone would say, well, why don't you glue them in and then paint them? But I want to make each individual piece painted before I do it, because, well, that's the way it is with flooring that's laid down like this, and so each individual piece is painted and then put in place. So we're going to take and paint each individual piece. Before I do though, I'm going to take a knife, and I'm not going to make a lot, but I'm going to make just some scratches in it to make it look like wood grain. And doesn't have to be anything real evident, just enough, and then we'll just paint over it so that that grain shows, and it makes it look more like a hardwood floor. And there we have one that's finished. I might darken that up a little bit, but there we have one, and I think if I get it up closer maybe, you can see that it has some grain to it then. So we need to do that to all of the boards that are going to be part of the floor, and we'll continue to do those. So as I'm painting these and coloring them, I'm kind of scarring them so they kind of look like kind of rough wood that's been made into a floor. And even once in a while I would take and kind of make what might look like a knot that's come out, and make it look kind of as realistic maybe. We'll see how it turns out. As I say, I'm painting each and every one of these individually just to give it the character, and probably don't have to do that, but I guess I want to. So Just paint this on. And as you can see, that looks like where a knot was. There we go. So we continue to do that. Maybe up close you can see that. Maybe not. There, oh, there we go, right there. Just that little knot that makes it, maybe gives it a more realistic look, so that it looks more like a wood plank rather than popsicle sticks. And that's of course the point of what we're doing in painting them and scarring them so that they look more like real wood. So I hope you enjoyed watching that short video about staining or coloring the hardwood floor pieces made out of popsicle sticks. But when I got finished and looked at it as I was getting ready to do this recording, I think I'm going to need to touch them up and do the sides. I did the top, but I think I'm going to have to do the sides of each one of those pieces. So that part of the project is not quite finished, but I hope you enjoyed watching what we did and maybe some of the ideas we had. We got something in the mail that I think it can be helpful to miniaturists, and that's a catalog, and it's a catalog about puzzles. You know, the puzzles you put together, 10, 15, no, 50, 100, 1,000 pieces. And this is a catalog that has those in it. And I'll mention, because I'm bringing that up, I'll mention them. This is not anything I'm paid for. I'm not endorsing puzzles, but I am using it. It's called Bits and Pieces, their catalog, and you can find them at bitsandpieces.com, and they have quite a number of puzzles in here. But you will notice as you look at these puzzles, and not all of them would be applicable, but some of them are, they're about the size of a picture in a dollhouse. So maybe you'll get some catalog like this in the mail, and you'll say, hey, there's a picture in that catalog that would look good in my dollhouse. So just a kind of an idea to use. So I'm glad you were with me today, and I hope that you're enjoying life. Enjoy this fall season where the leaves are turning and it's getting cooler, and maybe you can work outside more if you're so inclined. So just have a good experience, and just take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and allow those around you to take care of you. Until next time.